Temperature. The Sun provides the planet Earth with almost all its requirements of energy in the form of light and heat through the process called solar radiation. The relative state of heat or coldness is called temperature. It is measured by an instrument called thermometer and is expressed in degrees, following different scales of measurement called the Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, etc. But the scientists usually express it in degrees Celsius. The distribution of temperature is an intricate phenomenon involving so many factors. The horizontal distribution of temperature. The following are some of the important factors that can affect the horizontal distribution of temperature upon the Earth's surface. 1. Latitude. The angle of incidence of the sun's rays varies with the latitude. Within the tropics, the rays are almost vertical and concentrate on a smaller area, recording high degrees of temperature. The relative distribution of land water. The land masses are heated up and cool down quickly when compared to the water bodies. Hence, the land masses and the water bodies positioned on the same latitude record different temperatures. 3. Distance from the sea. Distance from the sea critically influences the diurnal as well as the annual range of temperature under the influence of local winds, known as the land and sea breezes. Prevailing winds. The distribution of temperature is also influenced by the prevailing winds, both global and local. The cold polar winds reduce the temperature of an area, whereas the hot tropical winds increase it. The presence of Great Himalayan mountain system is protecting India from the cold polar winds. Ocean currents. The presence of a warm ocean current affects an increase in the temperature, whereas that of a cold ocean current affects a decrease than the normal temperatures for the corresponding latitude. The slope of the land. The slopes of the land facing south in the northern hemisphere and north in the southern hemisphere record high temperatures because these slopes receive more insolation due to the higher intensity of the sun's rays, and they heat up lesser surface areas than on the opposite sides. The cloud cover and occurrence of rainfall. Cloud cover acts as a natural barrier for insolation during the day and terrestrial radiation during the night. Rainfall leads to a fall in the temperatures. Other factors. The other factors that influence the horizontal distribution of temperature include the nature of the soil, vegetation cover, desert winds, etc. 1. If the soils are dry, the radiation is more. 2. If there is a forest, the radiation is less. The vertical distribution of temperature. The atmosphere is heated up through terrestrial radiation. It takes place through a process called conduction. Moreover, temperature decreases with the altitude. On an average, temperature decreases at the rate of about 6 degrees for every 1000 meters of ascent. This is called normal lapse rate.